today we are starting a new chapter, okay, that is reproduction in animal. All right, so before starting the chapter, I just want to brief you with certain thing which we will study in this particular topic. Okay, this chapter is very important in your exam point of view also, and for your like in your class 10. Okay, the same chapter is there in class 10 also. And in this chapter, from the diagram here, what can you conclude from the diagram here? This is a dolphin and this is the baby dolphin, isn't it? This is a deer and these are the baby deer. So this is kangaroo and this is a baby kangaroo, right? And here you see a chick coming out of egg. This is panda and a baby panda, and then a duck and the baby ducklings. Okay, see, in this chapter we'll be studying how an organism reproduce, that is how a mother give birth to young one. Okay, how are we born? Okay, what is the reason behind our formation? Okay, how can and why can a mother give birth to a baby? All right, so you will be studying about certain things. See, you people are in class 8. Okay, you people are grown up. Okay, we will be studying about certain biological structure. Okay, certain body parts, certain body functions. Okay, and those things might be new for you. All right, I want to tell you, I just want to repeat, those things might be new for you, but you have to take it. Okay, because this is your age or this is your time to take those things. That is why it is in a syllabus. First thing, and second thing is that being an educated student, okay, being an educated people, okay, you should have the knowledge of all these things, so that you can also apply this thing in your daily life, or you can help someone, or you have a knowledge. Okay, and you just don't take anything lightly. Okay, now you see, in this chapter we will learn about, first thing is sexual reproduction. Okay, asexual reproduction, gender issues and myth, problem of adolescent and pregnancy. Okay, what all will be studying in this chapter? What is sexual reproduction will be studying. Okay, sexual reproduction involves gametes. Okay, male and female gametes. And then next is we will be studying asexual reproduction, that is the reproduction which does not involve gametes. Okay, and then another is gender issue. Okay, we think the boy child is born out of a mother. Okay, because of in the birth of a child, if a girl or a boy, okay, mother is involved in that, we think that, right? But that is not the thing. Father is the main reason by whom, due to whom the child can be girl or a boy. That thing will be studying. And another is problem related to adolescence and pregnancy. And lastly, we will be studying about what all problem will occur when we reach a period of adolescent. Okay, what happens when we reach a certain age. Okay, what all mental changes, what all physical changes occurs in our body. Okay, and also we'll also be studying about pregnancy. Okay, and now you see the definition of reproduction. Reproduction is defined as the process by which living thing produce offspring of their own kind. Okay, I hope you got this thing. Process by which living thing produce offspring of their own kind. Okay, offspring means their babies. Okay, in science or in biology we call it offspring. Okay, in more standard form, same process of producing same kind of offspring, okay, is known as reproduction. And we'll be studying about the modes of the reproduction in next part. That is, there are two modes, one is sexual mode and one is asexual mode. Asexual mode is the one in which the male and female parent are involved. Okay, and the asexual mode is one in which only one parent is involved. Okay, we'll be studying about this, and this occurs in the higher organism. Okay, and this occurs in the lower organism. All right.